put you guys a what's it called, a review for Nioh, which people are comparing it to Dark Souls, which Dark Souls and Bloodborne and other RPG survival elements and stuff like that. You dick. Let's see. So, bring you guys from Battlefield, because I don't have the game. Same thing with Horizon Zero Dawn, the review as well. Don't have the game either. Those for rentals and stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, jeez. But yeah, if you guys want to know where I rent them, have a separate video for that one as well. And yeah, and what else? Yeah, so back to Nioh. Technically, Nioh is an RPG element that is kind of reserved with spirits, and the spirits guide you on the way of fighting in battles and survival and stuff like that. A little bit different compared to Dark Souls. Dark Souls is all pure skill and survival and stuff like that. And yeah, so I don't know. I mean, Dark Souls is, well, it's supposed to be the hardest, technically supposed to be the hardest. I find it like a mid-range sort of way. It's also like, so if you want to compare it to the ratings, Dark Souls medium difficulty, Nioh is easy, and the hardest is Bloodborne. I say that because that's how I rate it, and that's how much difficult I had playing the game. And yeah, and the other thing is that in Nioh you have spirits about 23, I think 23, 25, not really too sure. And it's an ancient Japanese boss battles, so spirits and shit. And some bosses are easy, other bosses are pretty damn hard. What else? You do a lot of one-on-one battles against enemies. I fought a couple that were like 1 against 3, 1 against 5, and it was pretty easy for me because I played Dark Souls and I played Bloodborne, so it wasn't that difficult technically. And if you're having one-on-one fights, I really hate these damn snipers. If you're having one-on-one fights, then to me it sounds like an easy, difficult thing to do, and I don't really found it really that hard, because if you're having one-on-one battles and shit, then you're pretty much just having a one-on-one fight, and it kind of feels like an easy mode thing. And you would have what is it, like 1 versus 4. The annoying people are the wizards. The wizards are really fucking annoying. And the hell wheel, it's a wheel that has fire and stuff. It's like a demon, and that is annoying. It's a little bitch as well. I know how to cuss it out, but still. And yeah, it's a piece of shit in the ass. It's a piece of shit in the ass, and I mean, I don't like it. I don't like fighting it that much. Oh, and then the giant people. Oh my god, the giant people are so fucking annoying as well. And the sniper just killed me, you little faggot. The giant people are annoying as hell as well. Some are pretty easy. They're Yakuza, I believe. They're the Yakuza. So whoever the hell, like those red demons are Yakuzas. You're gonna see them a lot through the damn game and stuff. And the only difference with Nioh compared to Dark Souls and Bloodborne. It has story. So every time you beat a main mission, you get a story on it, which is pretty cool and everything. So I really like it. The disappointing part, you little bitch. The disappointing part on Nioh when you're doing the story, it tells you if you want it English or Japanese. I clicked English and it gave me Japanese fucking language for some characters, and I'm like, what the hell? Because if you give me the option to pick English or Japanese, so if you give me the option for English and Japanese, don't you think if you pick English you'll get the freaking English part? Like literally? Are you serious? Little faggot. And yeah, you think you'll have the freaking the option to have English, that they actually speak English, but they don't speak English. So like, what the heck? And then you have what else you have? And so yeah, that was the disappointing part. Some characters do speak English and stuff like that, but your main character understands Japanese like a little bit, so he knows what the heck is going on and shit. And then they're trying to make this little story about it and stuff like that, so it's like pretty much complicated. It's like this and that and crap and so on and so forth. And yeah, I don't know. I mean, they're trying to do it, and it freaking. I mean, it does a great job. Don't get me wrong. It does a great job. I like it. So, come on. I like it, and it does fall flat a little bit. So yeah, like towards near the end and shit. I did spend a lot of hours on it. I did die 425 deaths, so I died 425 times, technically saying. And yeah, so I don't know if I mean, that's how much I died and stuff like that. And most of the time I only died for that stuff because I made small mistakes. Sometimes I overestimated. I didn't block in the right time and everything like that, so that wasn't my fault. That's kind of more like small mistakes that I did, but pretty much it. And that's why I pretty much died so much, though. But either way, the bosses were the only challenging thing for me because I kind of overestimated them when I played the first mission on the fucking game. So when I played the game, I was like, oh, it is easy and shit. And then the first boss freaking came up and I got my ass kicked. So I believe I died like 6 times, 7 times though. And the other thing that lacked as well was that the main first boss that you freaking kill is going to show up to you like 4 times through the fucking game. So that's pretty bullshit if you ask me. And yeah, I got pretty sick and tired of the damn first boss. It was so stupid. Like they ran out of bosses to fucking fight and shit. So yeah, I was like, what the hell? But still, I mean, you could pretty much do that crap, and I'm like, what the heck, sort of way. Like, this is like the 4th time I fought the first boss, and it was shitty as hell. They do have a lot of loot as well. The loot is a lot. There's a lot there that I was trying to mix and match which one and stuff like that. Your gear that you have will have benefits as well. So if you want faster melee attack for a minion stance, you'll get that with reduced ki. And if you put this one item on, it'll give you less armor percentage. That's another thing as well. So they have benefits on it. So they have benefits on it though, and I believe some other thing that's about Nioh as well. For that. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I'm trying to think of other benefits that they have for Nioh. Well, you have the medium, you got the heavy, and you got the light. The light does less key damage. The medium does medium key, or key reduce, say, and then the heavy takes a lot of key reduce, takes a lot, and it takes more damage, but it leaves you wide open for more opponents as well. So I went for the medium, sometimes the low for kill little small fries. Um, that's pretty much it. I don't know what else. And yeah, and I'm pretty much giving this Nioh a solid 9 out of 10 because it was really good. It was pretty good. Soundtrack was great as well, but it does lack that Dark Souls feel and Bloodborne feel. That's why it's the lowest out of those two. But it does have its own separate way of accomplishing the style of fighting and survival sort of way, and the end game does lead to a sequel, so that's pretty awesome, and I can't wait if they are going to make another one. And DLC, I hope it's a little bit different. I kind of do want to continue the story, but not through that one time that you left right after it, because I kind of didn't want that, because that was kind of like it was good for a sequel, let's say. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys later, and goodbye. And there's another topic I'm gonna go talk about, but I don't think I'll do that later, so no big deal. So see ya, bye guys.